Hey, hey, hey. I believe we're in. Cool. Right, so, what's happening? We are playing some RPG. Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition from 2015. Regulars will know that we started this playthrough a good 6 months ago, and because other things got in the way, we never got around to finishing it off. So we're going to start a new game. It's not going to be the main focus going forward, but we're going to continue playing through this. Probably do Divinity Sin 2. Might move into Baldur's Gate and see what happens. But we're going to start a new game. You're not going to see me. You will hear me. We'll turn that off. Doop. And we'll do a new game. We're going to do single player. Explorer mode, classic mode. Let's go just classic mode. I'll learn all these buttons again now. Roderick. Kills allies or smashes skulls depending on the direction of the winds. Knights. Specialised in war tactics, knights are trained not only to fight but to rally troops. Okay. And Scarlet. Hello. Wayfarer, survivalist and practitioner of magic. Wayfarer is hard to hit and even harder to evade. Yeah, first aid.
Ah, forge.
Perhaps I can detonate that explosive from a distance.
There must be careful. Ah, have I got anything that needs a good firing?
Underwear? Really? How did we manage to change? Ah, here we go.
Careful, I've spotted a trap. Careful now, that's a...
Look out, I see a trap nearby.
Accept. Yeah.
In the days of old, The sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Riverlon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The cam wants you up on deck. Hear them gulls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the Councillor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off in the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the Councillor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Okay, so it appears we're Source Hunters, Source of some type of magic. And we've been sent to Sicil? No? Sicil. To investigate the murder of a councillor. Okay.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Ah, this place reeks of orc stench.
Hey, stop that!
With dialogue being the main feature, I'm guessing we need to have that quite high so we can hear what's going on. I actually think that's my mouse moving. done something.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What, did you expect it to have an entourage?
Traveller's Journal, by the looks of it, this book took a tumble down some cliffs. June 21. Rejoice for the statues have granted my wish. Whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly. So before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. Excuse me. This should be a small feat for a man that can fly. This is the experiment. If the experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Oh dear. Right, so they've got exclamation marks now. A mysterious murder. Our orders are clear. We have been sent to the city of Shaisil to investigate the murder of Councillor Jake. The wizard Andra will meet us in the city to elaborate on this sorry matter. We're ready for our first investigation. It seems the murder of Councillor Jake is a clear-cut case of sorcery, and we're ready to nab the perpetrator. We landed on the beach east of our destination. We shall head westward towards the city. Talking statues, we've learnt from the diary of a dead man that he jumped off a cliff, believing that some whimsical statues had granted him the ability to fly. Why have they got exclamation marks above their heads?
Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues, of all things.
So we've got two options. One, well, great deeds require the occasional leap of faith. I myself might have done the same. And two, pure madness. How can someone be so utterly naive? We'll go for one.
Well, great deeds require the occasional leap of faith. I myself might have done the same.
Well, great deeds require, true enough, history is made of those willing to risk it all. And end up a stiff tangle of limbs on a forgotten beach, and prefer a measured step to failing leap.
And end up a stiff tangle of limbs on a forgotten beach. I prefer a measured step to a flailing leap, thanks.
There is rain scroll. Great water surfaces. Put that down, which we can use it Just going to rob the dead man. Don't worry about a thing.
Source hunters! How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Mysterious leader is going first. These two gimps are running off.
Arise, fair dead! Seize upon our enemies!
Ricochet, fire normal arrow that does 15 to 23 piercing damage and corpse off to the next target.
Vermin!
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside? Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Indeed. For all we know, these dark-dealing thieves may be involved with Councillor Jake's murder.
So I did notice that I set the spider on fire. Curse the tenant, curse what's the came from this way. Ancient stone gate.
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
Chest locked.
This seems to be broken.
Wooden log. Branch. It's a weapon. Take it. Keys. Doesn't look like we're going through that way. does seem to be the only way through. You shouldn't pick up a fire arrow. She picks up a fire arrow.
Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
Single file.
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
That's locked.
I'll need to unlock this somehow.
It's got quite a lot of HP to it. Might be advisable to try and find the key. Fighting much.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
Always be looting. I'm going to go up there just as you could.
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
What's the betting as we open up the tomb? Old parchment. Tend the graves in the antechamber before moving into the inner rooms. To proceed, stand very close to the impressed door and press the button that appears on its right hand side.
This seems to be broken.
There's a chest that's locked again. Should have bought a rogue.
What's this? I found something.
Oh well, Scully, you still have it.
Made short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
Not enough strength. Attack the water barrel. Rotten eggs. No. Like.
From drizzle to deluge.
There was a water barrel there. Is that locked?
Look out, I see a trap nearby.
Maybe the lock can be jimmied.
There must be some way to open this.
We've got empty potion bottle. Waiting like. Cool beans. So that's the way we came in. seems to be some poison gas that way.
This seems to be broken.
Boulder bash. The boulder comes crashing through the sky, dealing 14 to 16 earth damage to anything within a 1 meter range from impact, creating an oil surface when it lands. There is a door there, but I don't want to go over here. Burning does fire damage over time, can target terrain to create fire service. Burn, ooze or oil, evaporate water or melt ice, can explode some clouds and scrolls a one-time try using fire on poison surfaces and poison clouds. A fire spell or fire arrow will do the trick. It does more than a trick, do we not? Penny bun mushroom. Effects unknown. Stand in the chest. Metal temple door key. No key. Now to find where it can unlock. I think we all know where that's going to be, right? What have we got in the way of fire? Craft consumables magical. Guess it's gonna be that.
I've spotted something interesting.
Have you now? Oh, looks like a switch.
I've spotted something. A strange sort of pit. There must be a way to disarm it.
Strange sort of pit. There must be a way to disarm it.
Right, so this is not.
Wow, strange sort of pit. There must be a way to disarm it.
Bitter poison! A little help here!
Oh, they're both dead.
Fool! You've made a mess of an ancient tomb! It was my arthritis. I couldn't help it. Arthritis, my skull. When Rangebeard sees this, he'll tell you.
Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
Maybe the lock can be This seems to be broken.
Do I need to... search all of these again?
What's this? I've found something. We made short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
Quick save.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Just wait for that, whatever that is. We'll take them when we can sell them. Cool. Before we do that, it's crafting. We can craft this.
I've spotted something. What's this? I found something.
We need to be able to get across there somehow.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
You better hope there's no seems to be poking about for days.
Bless the Seven! I am restored! Salve the Seven!
Okay. So what happens if we rain it?
What a deluge!
Nothing.
Shh! I think I hear voices downstairs. This seems to be broken.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
Fool! You've made a mess of an ancient tomb! It was my arthritis! I couldn't help it! Arthritis, my skull! When Rage Queen sees this, he'll tear you apart!
I must focus!
Yeah, you must. You need to kill him. I want him to drop the torch.
Sweet relief!
So how many action points has she got? Not enough. I've only got 3.
Let us make them pay, friends.
They are kind of slow. Chance. This guy's already dead. He'll drop him.
I sense enemies nearby.
Yeah, we did. Right, she can come and take that. Possible exit there. Tooth. What's this? There's got to be a way of getting those. Just stand on there.
This seems to be broken.
Oh, I get it. Hold on.
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
Can I not move it? How do I get her to stay there? Do I have to pick something up?
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
the Game Awards tomorrow. People send me messages already asking if we're going to stream it. Probably not. And it's not because I don't want to. It's just simple fact is everyone will be.
Nothing but rubbish.
This seems to be broken.
Oh, I wonder.
This seems to be broken. Why do I feel that I picked that up and now I'm not? Not carrying it. This seems to be broken.
Not enough strength. Still not enough strength. Right, you light it on fire and the sun goes out. Gonna be there a long time trying to kill that.
This seems to be broken.
How do I get someone just to stand there? So when this is lit, it's only lit for a certain amount of time. Starting to think we're missing something somewhere. Can't get through that way, can we?
This seems to be broken.
This seems to be like a really dumb thing to do.
This seems to be broken.
It's not doing it though. Is there a way I can make just one of them stand on it? And the other one can go around the other side. I don't think there is.
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
I personally think we need to get an unbroken vase. That doesn't work. I'm a bit confussed, I've got to be honest. not want to go through the oil. So I'm now thinking we need to put some of these vases onto here.
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
Are you saying we can't do broken stuff now? saying.
I guess someone else got here first.
Bars is heavier. Vase is heavier. Django. Still not enough to open the door. The shit. Got to be a way of keeping one of the characters to just stand on and not move. Terrific, now he's turned himself into a rock. Don't know what it is. Now I need to get them back in the group, don't I? Cheers, John. Thank you very much, buddy. Take care.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead? A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The Bloodstone Defiler, where is it?
Bloodstone? I know not what you mean.
I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha!
Who are you?
In life, I toil to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cecile is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy.
Rage quit. I met a trio of strange, cult-like figures before the entrance of this tomb. They seem to have precious stone in their possession.
Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The Bloodstone, deliver it now, and I may deign to end you quickly.
I'll take my leave.
Run if you like, Defiler. Whichever way you take leads you to the grave.
Well, there's a fight, and we've got some more undead. Well, let's have a spider.
See how fast she scuttles!
Valiant dash!
With him being a skeleton, is he going to be immune to the old piercing? And Scarlet's turn.
Mark was not enough.
Have it.
Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Oh. Queen's ghost. And that did nothing. That's also.
Back into the fray.
Was he poisoned or? Can't see status effect. He's purple for a reason.
This seems to be broken.
Here lies Master Ragequin's second apprentice, killed by dying.
Killed by dying. Jolly good.
Here lies Master Ragequin's first apprentice, killed by a falling corpse.
Back out the way we came. No, that's the key there. I did not know. Cool, and with that, we're going to have a quick break. Could be right back. So, quick reminder, this will be on rerun before the next episode, or part, or before we play it next, just so you know. We made it through the tomb.
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horn in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel. We're legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Rivellon.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius?
So you're liberators, you say?
Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that. For that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay. Legion's motto.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
Bidius. Seems to be enjoying a drink or two.
Ever kept the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah!
We are here on Source Hunter's business. Here are our orders.
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
The wizard, you say, sounds good to me. Lead the way. I don't need an escort, especially not a drunken one. Back off or face me. Let's be diplomatic about it.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed. The wizard is bound to know. Shall we? We got one. Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here. Or two. Excuse me, I'm not about to be pushed around by two Nebras. I say we sober them up, and quickly too. ship.
Excuse me? I'm not going to be pushed around by two inebriates. I say we sober them up, and quickly, too.
Stand down unless you want me to stand by and let them give you a good thrashing. Intimidate. 2. Do me a favour and calm down, would you? Wouldn't want you to get hurt. Calm down. No, killing these men may anger the entire... Let's try a charm. Alright, we'll do it your way. Yeah, let's do me a favour.
Do me a favour and calm down, would you? Wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Pick first side if that's your want. I just want to teach all 3 of you a lesson. Okay. This is Scarlet. You'll let these lowly grunts order us around. I thought you had more pride than that. These 2 almost took us for orcs and would have attacked us for no reason. We must rid the city and mend our God.
You'd let these lowly grunts order us around? I thought you had more pride than that.
Problem being with this is, I know it's random, but they're going to know what you're picking because you're picking first. Scarlet won this argument.
Very well, have it your way.
You defy the Legion, will you? The punishment for that offence is death.
Terrific. I'd like to get out of line of sight, it's not going to happen, is it? It's not good, we just killed 2 guards. Crafting and cooking were a Mardi room. Dino, guide for urban attractions. New recipe. Pizza dough. Dough. Noodle dough. Fish pie. Seashell fish pie dough. Quartz star. Homemade spear. The string enthusiast. Special arrows are the milk and butter of a more experienced marksman. First, the crafty ranger makes his own arrowheads from the teeth of the fallen. The special property of these arrowheads, particularly when combined with potions, is not to be underestimated. Sling cloud arrowhead. Think that's how it works. So, craft recipes. Food. Dough. Make some dough. Cool. Now I can't make anything else. Who's got the cheese? She got the cheese. No. It has no cheese. It does have all sections. So how do you make Whatever, it's not working, is it?
Well, there we have it. 2 dead legionnaires.
They deserved it, the cretins.
They deserved it, the cretins.
You're alright. I'll not shed tears for the likes of them.
Right you are. I'll not shed tears for the likes of them.
Heartless, absolutely. Discover waypoint. These allow quick travel between end of the waypoints you've visited. We haven't got the one, so we're not going anywhere. Shoot shells in the shore. I'm not going to spend all day picking them. Oh look, 2 dead guards. Blue grilled mushroom gill. Can't just pick up a bow.
Ironclad and fleet of foot, I'm invincible. Comrades, we are exalted above all others.
To pick him up.
Seven have mercy on your soul.
Bless the Seven, I am restored.
Seven, aid me!
I'm stuck in. some killing.
Did
Who
you
was that
see
joker
that?
leading those orcs?
Those orcs
Damn
had a
traitor.
human commander.
We're Abibius
How
and
very
Junius.
curious.
Didn't they hear the fight?
And how very disquieting.
I like you much better with your guts on the floor.
We cannot go on the ship.
I like you much better with your guts on the floor.
Filthy beasts! I'll kill the last one of you!
I like you much better with your guts on the floor.
One day,
Could have
comrade,
sworn I picked up the
vengeance
bow.
will be ours.
Bow does more damage, but it hasn't got the
Filthy
same
beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
What's that mean?
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
I like you much better with your guts on the floor.
Just gonna rob these corpses. Always be looting. Regardless.
Oi, the Sauce Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Seal, comrade, and good luck. Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs? It'd be like one of your kind running with a sorcerer. Whatever the Cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed, orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Seal?
Tell me about it.
Oh, I'm not so different from any other soldier you'll meet round these parts. We've all lost more comrades here in Seal than most do in an entire military career. Bloody orcs are at it again. Beats me what on earth they want in Seal. This is their second attack within as many weeks, and their second defeat. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbour to the west of here.
survival.
One day,
how
comrade.
others say
Vengeance will be ours.
They may need help. I would go myself, but we legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts. Never know when another one of these little raiders might sidle up the beach.
I'll take my lead.
Oi! The Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Sicil, comrade.
Exactly the same as what we had before.
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
This is a cat.
Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
I was summoned here by a cat.
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold! There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Please tell me more about the murder.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same.
Okay.
Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Where can I find the scene of the crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
Aureus. Okay. The council's been murdered, so I assume that there was some suspect.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts.
But you're not frank.
She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink.
Esmeralda.
Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
There's something else I would like to discuss. What exactly is the trouble you're having with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
It may interest you to know that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly?
Just
but that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts, a shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
From what I've seen and heard, this is not the first time you have problems with marauding orcs.
Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
Do you tell me a bit more about this capturing trick of yours?
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. But of course it's handy to speak in more than meows, and I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds. I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter, and I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Saisil. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Ahu mentioned?
Does this count as robbery?
Blasted orcs have learned how to play with fire.
Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
Come on, mate! Put your backs into it!
We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save her.
Can we not use the rain?
Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
Blasted orcs! Learn how to play with fire!
In the
Blasted
rain,
orcs!
nobody can
Learn
see
how
the
to play
cry.
with fire!
I don't know how you did that.
Pokers, pokers, but boy, am I grateful. Nothing worse than seeing a fine vessel like that disappear beneath the waves.
Right, I'll be right back. I just need to reset my capture card.
I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the orc shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you managed to rescue her from a watery grave. Closest thing to a miracle I've ever seen.
I'll take my leave.
About the time the captain took the Duchess of Devil's carriage for a joyride.
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Sauce? Here? In Seal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this'n. A ship's got a soul too, you know. You did a mighty fine thing saving that barge. For those of us raised in crews instead of families, it's kin to saving a fellow man.
It's quite the attack on the harbour.
Who knows if it's even over for sure? Those damn orcs keep sending us these terrible surprises.
I shall take my leave.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught.
Sauce? Here in Seal? Of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad madness. Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago. Note, though, that none of them dared to come close to the tide splitter.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever heard about the time...
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Seal?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Conrad. Cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items. Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying over.
But we can trade.
The time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Fiddle's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Fiddle's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Fiddle's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Okay, so we can do that. We
And
can
don't
bite
forget the
straight on.
time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for a joyride?
Knowing him...
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicil?
Caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for a joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Psst! Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for a joyride?
Sauce? Here? In Sicil? Bah! Of all the
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Yes, sir.
Is that why we never sail to Yuthel Gore anymore?
A home, a livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do nothing but look on.
Tell me about
Yards of my loving nature.
Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With our ship sunk, we're little more than 3 men with nothing more to say than boo.
And don't forget the time he got caught.
These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves.
Charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you can keep an eye out, though.
How about the burning ship?
That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd have been around when our own barge went down in flames.
And we'll take
a word
with Philip.
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that Orky charm loves him.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything. Really? These bleeding orcs. I can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here, slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves.
Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really.
We've got nothing new.
Speaking of youthful jaw, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an Orwig 500 yards of my loving nature.
You ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for a joyride?
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore?
Speaking of youthful jaw, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an Orwig 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time
Really?
the captain took the Duchess
The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope.
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Seems that way.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Good on you. Nice heel, shiver me timbers, it's heels.
Well, what does it matter? Daylight was more suited to my nature, innit?
Yes, honest pay for an honest job.
Right, can we do anything for this? Just how can we ourselves to people's livelihoods by sounding it? To rob the good people, are they? This is where the OCD comes in, so I have to check every box, every crate.
I don't know how you did that, hocus pocus, but
Good on you. These boss men respect.
Size seal, shiver me timbers. If you're taking to the sea, leave a wide berth around that black cove. Haunted as me granny's womb, it is.
Oh my god. Okay.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks. Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
Good on you. These
I can't even smell the sea air over this pot.
Yeah, honest pay for an honest day.
I'll take my lead. I'll give these arrows to Scarlet.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Well, you see, the gold and silver planets in square aspect suggest a struggle within you.
Bull and Bill are two.
Moo-wee!
We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Well, you see, the gold and silver planets in square aspect suggest a struggle within you.
Size seal, shiver me timbers and sliver
The
me heels.
signs are unclear. Tell me.
Fancy a sip, skipper? You deserve a drink after handling them orcs.
Yes, I'm sure of it. Tell it to mind its own business.
Now, there's that famous Scorpius temper of yours.
Dead on Friday.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders. Wait a second. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognise you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation?
So civilians aren't allowed outside this gate?
You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs bid on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
I'll take my lead. I'll do. Let's check out some of this stuff. Alright, it's a signpost. There was a gate up here.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea guys.
Warehouse gates.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Courteous, proud protector of this house of Legion goods. Courteous is my name, the Legion is my calling. This is a storing house for Legion supplies, perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Courteous, have been trusted to guard it.
I should take my leave. I'm kind of guessing we're not meant to be here. Everything we take is going to be theft.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show up. Well, a source hunter. About time the council took us seriously. Maybe you can start with the two idiots hiding their pet orc here.
You've got a pet orc here?
Away from there, you pilferer! That room is off limits to the likes of you, so close that door!
Fine, I'll back off.
Good. But do not tempt fate again, or my sword will bring thee justice.
What's in that room exactly?
This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Courteous, have been trusted to guard it.
I should take my leave.
Ripple!
In love. Ha! When this little charm fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
Come now, enough doom and gloom. Cast your gaze instead on my fair fanged filly.
Avert your gaze and I'll handle... Hey, stop that! Ah, who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs are predators, not pets?
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile, but my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her. My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady? For a brief second, as long as eternity, we locked eyes.
Okay.
Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her. A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored. I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
Ha! I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
Let me tell you what I think.
You see? He'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to shave him from his murderous darling.
She's got to be put down. If this love potion is as dodgy as it sounds, she could come to her vicious senses at any time. 2. Let her be that potion were truly worthless. It wouldn't have been able to charm her in the first place. In this docile state, she may prove to be a source of I think we need to do the right thing and kill her.
She's got to be put down. If this love potion is as dodgy as it sounds, she could come to her vicious senses at any time.
Agreed. I've never met an orc I trusted.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show them all.
2. What's the point in causing more pain in this beleaguered city? Question her and see what comes of it.
What's the point in causing more pain in this beleaguered city? Question her and see what comes of it.
All right, we'll do it your way.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Bravo! I trust not only the potion, but my scaly sweetheart in and of herself.
You're going to regret this. We're all going to regret this. Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes.
She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you hurt a horn on her head.
Right, so I've got a log entry.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show them all.
Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to a hen house.
Nonsense! Listen! She's purring, the darling.
What fool would trust a 2-bit love potion out of a back page?
However, this is not getting us on with our main quest.
Still thinking about exploring the beach? You're free to go, though we Legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts, so we won't be able to back you up. I don't think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. I'll bring some backup if I were you. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out?
On second thoughts, let's leave the gate closed for now.
Thank you for heeding my words of warning, Hunter. Cyseal needs you alive and well.
Hey Cole, how you doing, man? We're going this way.
A drink and gamble, that's all we do around here. I hope you fare better, Source Hunter.
I don't know what accent that was meant to be.
It never ends around here. There's a zombie in my garden, my sheep is missing, an orc ate my baby. Night and day and night.
Good luck with these Sicilians, Source Hunter. They'll run you ragged if you let them.
General store closed indefinitely. That's locked as well. Okay. Westgate Morgue, East Barracks and Sandhouse, South Harbour. Oh, we've been to the harbour already.
What's this? I found something.
How do we get in? Can we open this? We can. We want to open it on the other side. Cars. We need a shovel. We're not going to be able to tell. Close the gate. Well, an empty bucket. This is a bucket with water. Original spare key, an old key. Now to find what it can unlock. Cup of milk. Still, no, don't, no thanks.
So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
Fantastic!
Today, I think, king.
My word.
The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour.
My word.
So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
You there! You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head. Step right.
Fantastic!
Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
My word.
Today, I think, a king. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end.
Tell me about yourself, talking head.
I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Sicile. My audience sings my praises from hill and dale. Psst. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the seven. Oh, you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped. Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. To help me, take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
If you're ready, I'm going to pick you up now. You want my little ride in my pocket, will you?
It won't be the worst indignation I've suffered. Get on with it then.
Maybe we should have gone to find Reginald's cellar before we started.
What do you think you are doing?
Excuse me, but you don't mind handling that. I like to keep things just as they are, if you please.
Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that
You there! You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Where's Reginald's cellar?
Can you spare a coin? You there! You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
As it stands, we're going to be ending the stream
You there!
right now.
You look like an actor just
But-
waiting for his big debut.
Just a heads up, this will be on rerun before we do the next episode.
Performers!
Maybe
showmen,
tomorrow, Thursday, but it's also
cruel
the
fortune.
game.
What you're
So I'm
made
not
of.
watching that instead.
Very
If
flattering.
not, it looks like it'll be Friday, the 12th of December, about 7 PM. If that's the case, then this will be running Friday throughout the day on repeat. So plenty of opportunities.
Have some pity.
But until then, take care and hopefully get to see you all again as we carry on our adventures in Divinity Sin, Original Sin.
You there! You look like an actor just waiting for his